This project has been initiated from the idea whether we can go further than the Dream Together Master, since we have been conducting the project for more than 10 years. We have many alumni from all over the world, but we want to actually see we can do more than that. That's the starting point of this Dream Together meeting.
The project that we're proposing for cooperation between Kosovo and Korea, in the center of it has esports, but in a perspective of a grassroots focus model of esports. How can we utilize and how we can use esports industry and the platform that it has to bring youth from Kosovo and Korea closer together, and how we can add the sport values as the awareness regarding physical activity and health, education sector as well within this program, with the main focus of, as I said at the beginning, bringing youth from Kosovo and Korea closer together, getting to know the differences of cultures and the commonalities that we have, because there are a lot. And I hope that this project will go on and will be able to implement it in both countries.
I'm basically trying to focus on the scaling up of women participation in sports and physical activities in Zambia through the Empower Her project. So basically the Empower Her project is it's a project where we're developing a tool that is going to help us scale up women participation in sports and physical activities in Zambia. The rationale has been that the participation of women and girls in sports in Zambia is very low. In fact, according to the National Youth Sports Policy, it's clearly stated that due to the low participation of women and girls in sports, government is willing to partner with various stakeholders, local and international, to improve the participation and of course competition of women in sports.
My project is based on the SDGs number 5, which is based on gender equality, and as we know that UNESCO is running a lot of projects under SDG, and especially as you know that India, the situation of women in India, so to empower the young girls, basically I introduced a project which is based on taekwondo and wrestling for the physical fitness and for self-defense.
My project is about sport for people with intellectual disability, and in Lesotho so far we have about 500 athletes who have been identified, and what we do with them is to train them. We provide sport skills that are designed for their behavioral change, and so far we have only been able to identify them, and because of financial problems and the volunteers that we use who are normally not paid, we have not been able to get our athletes to train and to undergo competitions.
We have a project in collaboration with the Republic of Korea, the government of Korea, which has been very generous in supporting in construction of iconic gymnasium for Bhutan, and this is going to be a great boon for the Bhutanese and also for the South Asia in total.
Okay, we're looking to come up with probably a memorandum of understanding with the Korean government to see how they can assist Botswana in terms of issues of sports development and elite development as well. So we are hoping that at the end of the program we can have, if not an MOU, but something that will lead towards having a final MOU before the end of 2024.
My project for this time is regards to the career profiling system and how to have a good ecosystem and balance for Malaysia golf industry. And the reason why we want to have it with Korea, because Korea is one of our biggest tourists who come to Malaysia and play golf. So we are looking forward for Korean counterpart to involve with us and come with a better solution in golf industry in Malaysia.
My project was about the cooperation with Korea in sports cooperation, organizing and hosting joint training camps with national teams of Korea. We have experience in organizing of such event. In the last 3 or 4 years we did several joint camps when we hosted various national teams from Korea and Kazakhstan, and several Kazakhstan teams went to Korea to join the camps, and it was quite successful.
My project is about the review of sports policy. That's the main focus, because we are looking at sports policy that can meet the needs of the people, that can help in the implementation of sports programs. So we need a robust sports policy that can help to promote sports. At the same time, we're also looking at building capacity of sports administrators. So in this one, we're basically looking at people that know what sports is and what is involved in sports, so that they can help in the promotion of sports. And lastly, we're looking at sports infrastructure development. Quite a very important area. As you know, in the absence of sports infrastructure, it will be difficult to implement sports programs.
As a Mongolian government, we would like to every Mongolian can be healthy. So that's why it's very important to involve Mongolian peoples for the physical activity. That's why we in here we want to know, to get some experience from Korean colleagues from other countries who have the good cases, experiences, how we can have the good physical activity and to adopt some good cases in Mongolia.
The reasons that I come here today to the conference is to share a little bit of what we have discovered. So I share topics concerning environmental factors. It's because no matter what we are now going to do, whether you are talking about sport, leisure and recreation, or physical education in schools, you cannot just focus on what happened in the classroom. If you want to have a good and quality program, then you need to take a look at a number of things. For example, like you need to have a good teacher training, you need to have a good pedagogical approach in approaching the students, and also you need to have a good curriculum. But for that, you also need to have very good facilities in learning, like how the school construct and all these methods. So these are all what we call the environmental factors, and these environmental factors come from environment and natural environment, man-made environments, or even policy environments. And so that's the basic idea of the research that I'm now doing concerning international survey on quality physical education.
I think in Korean, in the Constitute about the sport, they have the sentence mentioned about the government need to support the cooperation for the developing countries, the sport development. And under that notions, the KSPU has been started to get a master course, and KIS as a kind of think tank in sports policy, and I'm in charge of the international relations in sport. We're trying to see what is the key agenda and the point that we have to focus on this moment, and we think that's the global sports development. And KIS also, as a UNESCO chair, has been worked for the youth development through sport. So sport development is kind of the agenda that we had in a domestic wise and also the globally. So KSPU and KIS now actually started a project and realized that their ideas about the sports development of the global area and in this project.
I think coming together, exchanging ideas of sport development in general in global scale, but global cooperation at the same time. I think it's very important to bring people together from different areas of the world. And I think the DTM program, with the huge support of KSPO and KISS in this case, I think they're doing a great job in this regard, and I think that the event will serve as a great platform to deepen the cooperation between our countries with Korea, but also deepen the cooperation between different countries that we are representing here today.
Running through some of my expectations, one of them is of course creating collaborations with various stakeholders that we are going to go with. Of course, the key being the DTM, and of course other important institutions of sports and physical activities that we have here. Of course, apart from that, one of my other expectations is that we have the cultural exchange in sports. As we are already aware, we have a number of other country members that have come. We hope that we can exchange our culture in sports, and also exchange the best practices in sports, learning some of the key things that key strategies, which other countries have been using with a view to developing sports and physical activities in their country.
This is a very good and unique initiation done by the KSPO and KISS, and I'm really grateful to the Dream Together Master family for organize this event, which is a really remarkable initiation. And it's a really good opportunity to come back Korea as a second home, and we had a lot of expectations from Korea, because we are a developing country, and we know in Asia Korea is holding as the best in sports, is the #1 country, and it's a sports hub. So we had a lot of things to learn from Korea, and we are expecting that we will get some technical support for good training. We want for this project good coaches, and of course the equipment. So we like hopeful, and we are expecting that we will get this support from Korea.
This has been a great platform, and going forward I believe that we are going to, with the background of the quality of sport in Korea, we believe that the collaboration will help us to implement the same sporting programs, and we hope that the collaboration shall have a meaningful outcome.
This Dream Together to me has been a real experience in terms of sharing experiences of how sports are being encouraged in different parts of the world, and it is in fact a very enriching experience to be with the people of different parts of the country. And at present we are in visiting a Winter Olympic area called Pyeongchang, and this has been a very good experience, because we in Bhutan do not have such facilities, and this could be a source of encouragement for us to see the possibilities in future to come.
Some of the future collaboration that we are looking forward with Korea is regards to the athlete performance, regard to the sport for all, and also sport facilities, and also legacy. So this is what we are looking forward from Korea, to help our nation to be better and have a good life and better life through sports.
From this event, I think the main outcome of DTM program is building of network of sports managers internationally. So I think the new connections, new network between those who are participating in this event will help them to build really real sports relations and apply it on practice with further, I don't know, future joint projects?
My expectations are that you are going to strengthen the ties, the bond, the cooperation with Korea, and also ensure that the programs that we're going to discuss, or the project that we're going to discuss here, is going to benefit the people from the two countries. And it will be a milestone if these yardsticks that we have set are going to be met.
This workshop is very important for us because yesterday and today we listen a lot of the experience and we listen some presentation from other countries. So we get some point on the fit for life and the quality educations through sports. So maybe after this workshop we come back to Mongolia and we will try to disseminate the new tendency of Fit for Life and to provide a good quality education through sports, especially for the schools, especially in university, because you know the young generation is very important. This is our poverty, this is a young, but they must be very activity and very healthy. That's why after this workshop we will make some connection and create some network with other countries, especially from UNESCO and Korean Institute for Sport Science.
It's quite interesting. It's not only just a meeting, but you get to experience a lot of Korean hosting, especially in sport. Issues of hosting 1988, Pyeongchang 2018, and currently the 2024 Winter Youth Olympic Games. So it's quite a diverse program and it's quite interesting. So hopefully we'll have something similar in the future that you can also collaborate on with Botswana hosting maybe some of the Korean teams so that you can also share the little experience that you have in sport.
Actually, this meeting gives us more kind of ideas what we have to do further, and we definitely had an outcome as a common kind of statement that we're trying to keep doing on this kind of movement and a support. And also we also have the individual countries kind of needs and the point that we can cooperate. So now this project has kind of the kind of halved and also archived the first ideas from the countries who participated in Dream Together Master and also the meeting. So now it's the role of my team, I think, with the outcome report, we have to clearly direct where this project will go further and also what the Korean government and also KSP is supposed to do.
I'm glad to be here, part of this event as a DTM alumni, and it's a great opportunity because we were thinking from where to start, always thinking from where to start, how to start, because when we associate with this DTM forum, DTM program, that time during the orientation we said that we will work as a bridge, between both the countries, and now this platform is giving us an opportunity that we can bring both the countries together and we can collaborate. So it's a great initiation.
We are really looking forward to real change. I'm saying this because with people with intellectual disability, sport is not just about being active and healthy. It is an entry point to real life. The sport skills that we do really change their behavior to a meaningful life.
I'd like to thank the organizer of Dream Together Masters for their excellent arrangement and also giving us the input that is very critical and vital for improvement of sports in Bhutan.
This event is really good because it involves DTM alumni and also the top management, and so they can see what actually the quality of DTM alumni, because in our ministry, in our country, only few of us are from the ministry, and then sometimes when we want to talk more or to explain more, it's a bit difficult. But then when they are here and they see by their own and they see our capability to be in front with all the other countries, so it actually gives extra, make you extraordinary from others. This is the quality that, you know, other people, like other officers, don't have. This is what the DTM have, and what DTM taught to us is, you know, something is very valuable and give extra credit then. So this is how I can also, me myself, I can, you know, show to my senior officer or top management that I'm capable to do that, and, you know, I can be a good, a best person, you know, to hold some position in the ministry one day.
This event is well organized. That such events need to be organized on the regular basis, not only in Korea but in other countries as well, I think. And when there are meeting of the international sports managers in one place, they can share their experience and expertise to each other, and it will finally lead to the overall sports growth in their countries, in our countries, and internationally.
We appreciate the invitation that the Sports Ministry as well as the KIS extended to us to come collaborate, because it's not only about Korea, but you look at how many countries that are involved here. There are a lot of countries, so their experiences, you learn good practices from other member countries to say what are they doing, so that also for us they can help us in developing sports.
I'd like to say thank you so much K-Sport, the Korean Sport Foundations, and the Korean Institute of Sport to give this opportunity to us and invite us. And this is, it was for us, it's amazing experience to learn and to meet many people from other countries. And I think this is very valuable experience for us. And I wish you all, to our colleagues, to be stronger and to be together and help us. And next, I would like to call everyone to come Mongolia. Mongolia is welcome, and please go to Mongolia and support us.
Thank you very much for inviting me to have a chance to come to Seoul. And thank you for KIS and all the arrangement. This is actually a wonderful experience for me.